Good morning, children. Today we are going to see about the versatile nature of carbon. Okay? What do you mean by versatile nature? Unique nature. It is interesting to study about many things about carbon. Okay. Today we will see what is that which is very important. It is very unique in carbon. Okay? How many carbon compounds can you tell if I ask you? If I ask you to tell some carbon compounds, how many carbon compounds can you tell? Some 10, 20, because it's new for you. First time you are studying, no? And those who have studied already, maybe knowing some 100, 200, 300, maximum some 1000 carbon compounds they can tell. But do you know how many carbon compounds a chemist they have studied together? Any idea? 3 million carbon compounds they have studied, it seems, with formulas. Good, no? 3 million carbon compounds. Okay. 3 million carbon compounds with formula, with the structure, if they want to study. There should be something unique, no? In carbon. How can it make these many compounds? How many? 3 million. So around 3 million carbon compounds. So 3 million carbon compounds are known to chemists. Okay? How is it possible? How is it possible? Some children, if you give some work, some people, within one day they will complete and come. Some children will take some 5 days. Some children will take 10 days. Then they will be thinking, how is it possible for that child to complete it in one day? There should be something unique, no? Same way here also in carbon, we are going to see why is it unique. 2 important characters are there. One is catenation and the other one is tetravalent. We are going to see what is catenation, what is tetravalent. Okay? First one is catenation. See here, the definition is very important. It's a unique ability to form bonds with other carbon atoms. The definition is the unique ability to form bonds with other atoms of carbon. So that property is also called as self-linking. Okay, you should know what is self-linking. With other carbon compounds, if they are able to make a bond, then that is called as catenation. So the definition is clear now. The unique ability to form bonds with other atoms of carbon is called as catenation. And you can have a question. How many carbon atoms can join together? Right? You will also have a doubt. There are many in the periodic table. Is it only carbon or any other element can also have this, that is catenation. See here how will be write this? The atomic number of carbon is 6. So you will write it as 2 and 4. If you see the periodic table, next to carbon, below that silicon is there. The atomic number of silicon is 14. Okay? Then how can you split this 14 to 8, 4? Correct? So this will also have 4 in the outermost shell. And this should also have that property, Yes, silicon can also have this property. This will also have this property. But what happens? It can go only till some 7 to 8 atoms together. Silicon atoms, if you keep, some 7 to 8 atoms can go together, but not like carbon. Carbon, it can have more than, see here, there are 3 types: straight chain arrangement, branch chain arrangement, and it can also make rings. Okay, so straight chain, if it goes on like that. See here, how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons I have put. 6, 7, 8, 9. It goes on like that. That is straight chain arrangement. Here it is any number of carbon atoms can be linked. By which bond? Not ionic bond. Should be very careful that what bond will be there in carbon? Covalent bond. So any number of carbon atoms can join together, but it will be in 3 forms. It can be straight, it can be branch, or it can be in ring. See here, this one example. I am not going to give you the names. Okay, we are going to study the names later. This is just for you to understand that how this is. This is 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon. See here, it will have 4 in the outermost shell. So with 4 atoms it can combine. Correct? The bond here, one covalent bond, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 covalent bonds. Here also the same way. type of compounds are called as straight chain compounds. The arrangement is called as straight chain arrangement. Okay. Now branch, how the branch can be shown. See here 1, 2, 3, 4 and the fifth one I have put below this. Okay, I am not going to give the names, I will give it later. See here 1, 2, 3. Instead of putting like this, it can also go and join here. Here 1, here 1. Total 5. It is not always 5. It can be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any number I have told. To make it clear for you, I am just giving like this. Here 5 in one line I have taken. Here also it is 5 carbons, but I have given it in branched form. See here, each carbon will have 4. That is very important. All the 4 sides it can have a bond. Okay. So this is branch. This is also on compound, and here say 1, 2, 3. 4th and 5th, instead of putting like this, I have put 1 up and 1 down. Okay. Now you will have a question mark can be put here, that we will be studying later how it should be. Okay. Now rings. See, rings also can be formed. 3 carbon atoms, they have made one ring. Good, no? To see? See here 4 carbons. Here 1, 2, so 2 more can come here. Here also this carbon is having 1, 2, 2 more can come here. For this carbon also 1, 2, 2 more can come here. Okay? You practice it. By practice only you will be knowing how to write this. See for this carbon, here 1, 2 are there. So 1 can be here and 1 can be here. Correct? 4 it should be. So it can join like this. Here also one carbon can come or something. Some element can come and join. Here say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this also with the help of which bond? Covalent bond. 1, 2, so 3, 4. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this they can join. Okay. See here this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons can make one ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See one ring. Same way here for this carbon 2 are there, so 2 more. These two, this carbon 2 are there, so 2 more we can. For this carbon 1, 2, 2 more. For this carbon like this they can join. Okay, we will be studying the names later. Now compounds of carbon which are linked by single bonds. If it is only single bond, then they are called as saturated compounds. We are going to study about saturated as well as unsaturated compounds in detail. But before that, it is only one bond like this. Then it is called as saturated compounds. Then keep thinking, what is unsaturated? We have studied 2 more, no? 3 types of covalent bonds we have studied. What are those? First one is single bond, and the other 2 double bond and triple bond. So it is very clear that compounds of carbon which are linked by double bond or triple bond is called as unsaturated compounds. Okay. So difference between saturated and unsaturated, one difference you have studied. If they are having only single bond, then they are called as saturated compounds. If they have double bond or triple bond, then it is called as unsaturated compounds. Okay. So this is the first unique nature of carbon. How many unique natures are there? 2. One is catenation and the other one is tetravalence. Catenation we have studied. What is catenation? It is self-linking ability. The next one is tetravalency. See, this is the second one. Tetravalency means each carbon atom we know it is having valency 4. Okay, the valency of carbon is 4. 4 means tetra. So valency is 4. So it can bond with 4 other atoms. Here I said it is always carbon, self-linking. Only with carbon atoms if they join, no, then it is catenation. Tetravalency means, see here, the bond is, it can also have bond with hydrogen, nitrogen, what is this? Sulfur, chlorine, oxygen. Okay, it is not necessary that always it should be carbon. It can also bond with oxygen, hydrogen, then all these things. Hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen, chlorine, etc. Okay. Something unique about this is the bond is very strong here. Okay, in carbon the bond is strong, so the compounds are stable. In silicon and all, know what happens? The bond is not very strong. They are very reactive, highly reactive, so the bond is very strong. Okay, it will not be stable. But here it is stable. It is very important. The bond is strong, so the compounds are stable. Why is it strong? There should be some reason. No, it is very strong because of the size of carbon. Carbon, as I told you that day, it is very small. See, one shell, K shell, L shell. It is very small. The first one will be having 2 and the second one will be having 4. Okay, it is very small. The size of the atom, if you see, it is very small. If you want to give you the exact size, it is 77 pm. What do you mean by pm? You have studied many pms now. Prime Minister, the other one. AM, PM you have studied. What do you mean by that? AM, PM, this one? Expansion, find it out, okay? AM, PM. So 2 types you have studied. One is Prime Minister, the other one is the other PM. Afternoon, if you do, it will be PM. And this one is picometer. Okay? So the bond formed by, the bond is, see here, this is 77 picometer they have given. What is 77 picometer? What is the size of that? See here, picometer is 10 to the power minus 12 meter. See here, it can be written like trillionth of a meter. It can also be called as 1 trillionth of a meter. 1 by 12 zeros we should put. 10 power minus 12 meter. No? So 12 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is measuring 77 picometer. Very small. Radius. The radius means this one. See, this one. It is only 77 picometer. And the bond formed by larger atoms. It is a small atom. If it is large, see, if the atom is like this. I am not telling about carbon, any other atom. If it is like this, will it be strong? You compare this and this will be strong or this will be strong? Which one will be strong? Good. This one will be strong because this is small. Here, the force of attraction will be less, and if you see the radius also, it will be more. So here the bond formed by larger atoms are much weaker when you compare with that of small ones. Okay. So for today's class we will be studying only about these two. What is the unique nature of carbon, that is catenation as well as tetra valency. Okay. Tomorrow we will be studying about allotropic forms of carbon. Okay. Bye.